Today's guest is a band that's from my hometown, Queens, New York. Their name is Kuru HC. They just released an EP last year. Check them out. Let's listen to their interview. Gang. See you guys there. How you guys doing?
It's popping.
Not much. How about you guys?
Hanging out, dude.
Where you guys?
Yeah, this guy got out of work. He just got a big old.
Okay, cool. Nice. Where you guys where you staying at right now? What you been doing?
We're at my house. I just bought it like 6 months ago.
Really?
And yeah, we have the garage and it's all set up. So I was like, oh, it's a good place to do something like this.
Man cave.
We got the cave out here. We're watching some Weekend Nachos right now. But now we just
Oh, Nachos. That's a good band. Yeah, that's cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Cool.
But yeah, guys, my name is Matt. Me and Tony play music together, so I'll be guest hosting today too.
What's
What's
up,
up?
bro?
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Guys.
So you guys want to introduce yourselves first? It's probably the best way
Yeah.
to start, right?
Sure. Well, my name is Jonathan, but everyone calls me Neto. Well, Jonathan Neto. And I play guitar in Kuru.
Yeah, I'm Johnny. Everyone calls me JG. I'm drums. There's 3 Johns in our band though. So there's Jonathan, Johnny, and then our bass player John, who's not here. And then Danny, who's not here too. And then
I'm Huey. I do the vocals.
this is Huey.
All right.
Nice.
Cool, man. Yeah,
This is like the core.
Yeah,
This is like the core of the band, like the oldest,
Oh,
members. I guess pretty much too. So
Longest tenure.
Longest.
We're actually the youngest guys in the band. The other two are older than
technically.
us, but the
Man.
3 of us have been playing together for like 5 years now.
How many more members are there?
There's
Just
more.
Two more. Yeah, just
Yeah.
2 more. 5
Alright.
people. Yeah.
That's a full stage when you play.
Yeah, all right.
We're packed. We're packed.
One more, it's Slipknot territory.
There you go.
We're getting close.
We got the garbage cans.
Nice.
Nice. So you guys want to talk about how the whole band started kind of thing?
Yeah, sure. So,
Yeah.
me and JG, well, actually, all 3 of us met in high school, like freshman year, just from playing music in the local
Different
scene.
bands and shit.
You know, like
Yeah,
Huey
yeah.
went to me and Johnny went to the same high school, and then we met Huey, and then but we were always in different bands, the 3 of us, and then we fast forward like 10 years later, like I was done playing in like an indie band, and these 2 guys were done playing in this other hardcore band, and Huey was just like, yo, like I have these riffs, and so he originally was the other guitar. It was me and him on guitar, me and Huey on guitar. And so I was, I helped him. He had all these ideas, and it was kind of his brainchild from the beginning of it. I kind of just took like a more of a passive role in the songwriting department, and just try to help his riffs out. And then so the 3 of us, we started jamming. We had our bassist Tommy at the time, but we just couldn't find a vocalist. And then eventually the pandemic happened over here, and kind of like put a damper on things.
That's when things slowed down.
And it slowed down, and
I
then
felt like we probably would have been moving a lot quicker if we had a vocalist at that time. Before that, maybe we'd have had things rolling.
Yeah, we were really like stuck in a spot.
Yeah,
Kind of like
COVID
creatively
happened.
and stuff like that. And because it was tough getting together and jam and everything.
Yeah.
But then, like, we ended up getting a new bassist, and we got a guitarist, Johnny Martinez and Danny.
Danny Pop.
And I was just like, fuck it, whatever. I'll do the vocals.
Right.
It's just been going since there.
It's been working.
yeah. So for like the last year or so, like I think they joined up in like I want to say like February of like a little
Probably
bit
about
a
a
year
year
ago,
Probably.
and it's just been
I
getting
think it
the
was
ball rolling.
April of 2022. We put out a little split
Okay.
with our buddies in Disperser from
Yeah,
California.
I saw that. Yeah, I listened to it. It's cool shit.
Yeah, that's some raw heavy shit right there. Those songs, those
are so heavy, bro.
Yeah, this verse is cool.
oh yeah. Those variations of those songs, that's like the earliest of like how the stuff would be sounding, And then we kind of changed it up a little bit, like the style going from like a little, just straight like, fast and heavy, to put more like intricate parts now into the songs, adding things on to it. Like we add a whole like minute and a half breakdown to Serve. It's not even on the original one too.
Yeah.
So we're just like switching things up now with that whole aspect. So with time that elapsed, we just, throwing more shit into songs that we probably shouldn't have and should have been just writing more shit.
But we just wanted to make, what we had at the time, because again, like we said, the songs on the EP that we just put out are, over like almost 5 years old, so like we're almost sick of playing them at this point, but it's kind of cool to like with the new crew and everything, like see it breathe new life into the tracks.
It sucks.
It brings
to
all
sit
new
on songs.
It brings all new perspective and stuff like that. All different points of views. You hear, like as you hear it from like outside ears and stuff like that, and like they add that in their own kind of stuff that makes the song really what it could be rather than just settling for whatever.
Exactly.
That's cool. Yeah, I get that. Doing music is hard. Like you do the same songs for a long time, you get sick of it. You want to start changing it up, honestly.
Especially because we weren't even. It's not like we were even playing shows, so it wasn't.
You're sitting on music. It's
We only started playing-
the worst thing
playing
you
this-
can do. You want to get out there on stage. You want to just
Absolutely.
you want to put this shit out there, and if we weren't doing it, so now the past 2 years, it's just been a freaking thrill though, getting out there and doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of bands, like, the ones that are signed and whatnot, like once the things got better with COVID, so much music came out. People were just incubating it and working.
Exactly.
It came out. I love that period where everyone just came out with music. It was really cool because everyone's going to the same thing.
Everybody.
Yeah, it was awesome because like I remember even like just like listening to like going on Spotify and the release radar, and like during COVID, it was just like, damn, there's like nothing new this week, huh? Like, and now it's just like, oh, cool, like something to look forward to again.
Entirely new bands come,
Yeah.
new albums.
Yeah, everyone's working on stuff. So I don't know. So I was living in California at the time, but I remember for like a good 3 weeks, like on my Instagram, a lot of people are doing like live streams. Did you guys see that too?
Yeah.
It lasted for like 2 weeks. People were doing it a lot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every time I died, did it with the shitness from that one year.
Yeah.
I think the Dropkick Murphys did it for St. Patrick's Day.
Who the fuck's playing the show today?
Yeah, it was crazy for being a musician during that time. My friends were playing like in their rooms and stuff. It was like really cool. Everyone was kind of doing it at the same time.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting time for music. I think my personal music I came out with, I wrote my first song during COVID because I was so frustrated being stuck, and I was like, I gotta write something. So yeah.
It's awesome.
He was in Japan during the time though.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been here for like 8 years, man. It's been a long time.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you guys are from you're in Queens now, right? So
Well,
We're in Long Island.
We're actually so I just after 30 years excommunicated myself to Long Island, but like I had to buy a house out here, but
We're from like Flushing,
But we're all
Fresh
from Flushing.
Meadows. He's from Bayside.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right around, that whole area.
Yeah, I'm from Forest Hills, so Flushing.
Forest Hills, great, bro.
Mhm.
Danny, our guitar, he's from Forest Hills.
Really?
Yeah. He moved out there, a few years ago.
Was that Austin's Ale House over there, dude?
Austin's Ale House, bro?
Oh yeah,
You
bro.
know?
Oh, Austin. Okay.
So Danny's Pizza, bro. You know what I mean?
Danny's House of
Come
Pizza,
on,
let's
come
go.
on.
Yeah.
Let's represent, bro. It's Queens, man. Queens.
Yeah, Long Island has actually gotten kind of big with the hardcore scene. You got
It's
what's the name of that
actually-
band? Koyo, right? Koyo, right? Koyo. You guys know them?
Yeah.
They're huge.
Ginormous. No.
And I get on everything.
I can't stop listening to that one song they got, More Riches, bro. I can't lie to you. It's the catchiest fucking thing, bro. I can't
It
lie.
came out to Japan like a few months ago. I wanted to go see it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what tuning do you guys play in? Like how heavy is it?
Drop B.
Drop B.
Drop B. All right. Yeah, I play in a metalcore band till we play in Drop B.
Yeah.
Like it's right in the pocket, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
so we started out in C when we first started. I was like, nah, we could go a little.
Yeah.
Just
But
drop the half.
now our producer's like, you guys gotta play an A. I'm like, oh man, it's
That's what
so
like.
It's a butt, dude.
No, but A's like, because everyone's got the baritones and stuff now, and like A's cool. A's like, I like it when
A's
like
cool for deathcore.
yeah, but like I mean, every time I die, like all their songs are in drop D, but then on low teens they got like more, I'm pretty sure, is in drop A or something
that's
like
it.
that, and they just drop tune it. I think it's, it has definitely has its place. I personally want to get a baritone and play in drop A myself, but I don't think that's those are ideas for later down the road.
Things we add on to songs. You know?
Right. You know, and I know you can press a pedal and change the tuning live too. You can do different
Right.
stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool. That's my rant about nerdy music theory stuff.
It's all good. I'll talk about that for hours if you want, man.
So you guys released an EP last year, right? And
Yeah.
how was that? You know, recording, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, it was
Right?
So we recorded it. I recorded the drums live on that pretty much. So we had we had everybody in the room,
Okay.
and
Except vocals.
except vocals, pretty much. You know.
And then we just so you couldn't, we weren't plugged into anything. We like DI'd all the two guitars and the bass, put some amp sims on it, and then he could hear us in the headphones, and so we just played along that way. The whole room was mic'd up, and then we went back in, and then the guitars and bass, mic'd up. Our guitar is 5150, and then our good friend Slam is, pretty much like was the engineer and like helped us. He tracked us and everything, and then we did some mixing on our own, or our guitarist did, and then we sent it out to
Josh Sid Robinson in Belfast in Ireland,
and he mastered everything. So yeah, it was a fun process, especially because doing it live rather than like to a click track or whatever.
It keep that raw feeling.
Kept the energy up for sure.
Yeah, that's why you want to capture as much as we can on that and put that on on tape as well as we can, at least.
Yeah. You didn't use click track because like it's pretty intricate, some of the stuff you guys are playing.
Yeah, I feel bad for these guys for having to put over that shit, because that shit must have been a fucking.
It's just normally like what's cool is we've been playing, like I said, I've known him since I was 14. So for the last 15 years we've been playing music together. So like our understanding and like of his timing, what he's gonna do, or like where the changes are, like we just practice it so much that like it's just kind of like second nature. So we're like, yeah, sure, why don't we just do it the way we would do it? We don't play to a click, so
exactly.
The chemistry was just like there. It's like it doesn't really take much.
It just hit, I think I did like 2 takes of each song too, and that was it.
And then they, just a lot, editing things.
Just fucking jumped it, yeah. Well, except like Sir, we probably did like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
For the ending.
Yeah, the work and you practice. That's how it should be. I think.
Right?
Yeah.
So you guys got shows coming up in March, right? I see you post a lot about that. So what shows you got coming up?
So in March 15th and 16th, we're playing with Court Order. They're coming actually off a European tour right now, and we're gonna be playing Harrisburg, PA, with them on the 15th at JD Lovecrafts. That's I think this band Burying Point and Bound by the Grave are also playing that. And then the day after, Court Order is going to come with us. We're going to go to Brooklyn at Kingsland for an early show. I think it's 2 p.m.
That's 5.
And that's, is it 5?
Yeah, I just whatever's on the
5 p.m., so not too early. But that's going to be with Monochromatic Black, who's kind of big, blowing up now. And Fish Face, too, is just a heavy fucking brutal band,
Damn.
And then after that, at the end of the month, on the 30th, we're gonna be playing with Long Island Legends, Saigo and Answer. We used to have a band, Risers, hardcore band. We used to play with them all the time, Saigo and Answer, and like those shows would just get like
it's a big party. It's so much fun.
Yeah, just brutal, violent people fucking just throwing each other around. Like, those are that's the shit we live for. You know what I mean? Like just great old hardcore fun. You know what I mean? But those are the 3 shows we got booked for now. So
Nice. So you guys played out a lot last year, right? So like, what was your favorite show? Like, what was your best show you feel last year?
Halloween was kind of sick.
The Halloween show was sick, bro. That was a sick show. That was a fest we played at the Massapequa VFW Hall. There's been a lot of big shows happening over there too.
Yeah, Inclination like just played over there.
Inclination played there. Koyo did their music video over there too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that place is cool. It's just a regular VFW hall.
Yeah.
But
cheap drinks or whatever. The admission's not crazy, but
Long Island just has a way of just like, let's just bring everybody we can out to this fucking spot.
Yeah,
and they'll all come out.
And then like you said, like with Koyo blowing up, and like it's cool. Like the Long Island scene's actually giving us a lot of love. So first show we played at Amityville Music Hall.
Let's talk about the first show.
Amity. Damn, okay. Yeah.
So we met these guys. Shout out to Goondup Nerds.
Shout out Goondup.
We met these guys at St. Vitus. I think it was like the Banner See You Next Tuesday show. And we just hit off. We're all chilling and everything. And then they asked us, he said, yo, we were telling about the band we had. We were, that was when Martinez and Pups just came into the band. We just started, getting everything going. We were about to go record the whole EP. And we were about to go play a show, so they asked us to play, and we got on and we played Amityville Music Hall. I don't even remember when that was. It
was in May.
May. Probably like the end of May, I think. That was 2023.
Yeah, but it was cool because like we went to the show and we were just handing out flyers to our Spotify, trying to get people to listen to our the split with Disperser.
Old school.
It was super old.
They're like,
school.
We book shows like send us your Instagram, we'll be in touch, and like it's been love ever since, man.
Yeah,
we played that show.
They put us on. They gave us a chance,
and
they've been really great to us.
Yeah, and they always show up and come out and support, which is awesome, and it's really cool. We're really like, we're like in our 30s now, but it's fun to still see like we're still like kind of making it. I mean, hardcore is all about community and stuff, so it's kind of cool to see like.
Yep.
That's still
see
flourishing.
It grow and still, it's still like, there's life in it.
Exactly. From hand to hand.
We're in our 30s too. So I'm 30. Just turned 30 this year. Matthew's 35. So we're in our 30s as well. And same thing, man. Like I used to play in New York. I used to have a band back in Queens. I used to play in Brooklyn and stuff like that. I was younger back then, of course. But I think, in Long Island, like you said, it's more they support. Like people will come.
Very niche. On that first show on a Sunday, and you got like
people coming out, they're cracking heads.
That's what kids are coming out. You got like 6-7 kids throwing down. It's like
the band. It's
first band.
First show, nobody knows who we are or anything like that. It's really cool.
If kids coming out, I love that kids are coming out to shows, enjoying something they want to hear, and like sticking around
and discovering too,
discovering new shit. Keep them coming back. Like how it had us coming back. You know what I mean? It's like we gotta have it we gotta keep it held up for these kids now.
Yeah. Do you guys remember the first show you ever went to, ever in your life? First show.
I do. Yeah. My first show was. I went. It was either 2006 or 2007. I was 12 or 13 at the time, and it was. I was in my emo phase. So it was like Hawthorne Heights, fucking Plain White Tees, Reliant K, Hello Goodbye. But the opener of that show was, I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. They're a band from Long Island, The Sleeping.
I've heard of them. Yeah.
And they were the first band I ever saw live, and I was like blown away. And I remember getting the CD and like having it signed by all of them, and it's like it's cool because it's like now the bassist owns a bunch of bars on on the island and stuff, and like was on a pool team with my ex-girlfriend's dad.
Doesn't he own that?
Yeah, and so it's cool to see how like that influenced me indirectly. Like I know you're wondering like how's a guy who plays hardcore listen to that stuff, but that's a journey.
Not hard to imagine, honestly. I'm still in my emo phase.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
I saw like the Misfits when I was in like the 5th grade.
That's awesome. Really? Wow.
Yeah, it was dope at BB King's.
Which singer? Because they've had how many singers at this point? The Misfits.
It was with Jerry only.
Oh, okay, Jerry only. Yeah. Okay.
It was so great. I met Des Cadena that day from Black Flag.
Sick.
I'm like, this is the best.
That's a ball.
That was sick. I was 5th grade, dude.
Okay. Nice.
Well, the first one I'm gonna say was In Sync in my life, but I was like mad young.
I'm jealous.
That
I'm jealous.
that was the legitimate first concert I've ever been to. But like first, like after that, it was Iron Maiden at the Garden. I was in sixth grade.
Something stupid like
Yeah.
I saw Agnostic Front in '88.
Yeah, these some
Agnostic
Metallica
Front
back.
'85, bro.
Metallica back in '84,
From
bro.
Madball.
They opened up.
I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first show, I went with my father. We went in Manhattan. I forget where it was. It was Machine Head, Suicide Silence, and someone else. And they they killed Suicide Silence
That's
was
prime Suicide Silence.
Yeah, Mitch
Yeah.
Lucas though, probably.
The Cleansing.
yeah. I remember people in the crowd, like some people liked his vocals, some people hated them. So like people were in the crowd were like mocking, like he's like thing. And everyone's like, look up.
But I guess if you're there for Machine Head and then like you see some like,
Right.
especially at that time, like you definitely had some like older, old
Yeah.
old
Try none of that karate
super-
shit around me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool, man. Yeah. So what's your plans for this year, guys? Like what's the any new EPs or what's the plan?
So we got a bunch, not a bunch of new stuff. We got a few new tracks that we want to record and get out for for everybody. And we got a little
A small tour.
little tour for August
Oh, nice.
with buddies of us up here. I'll drop them on Slim and the Plague. We'll probably be going to Ben the Knee is from Virginia. We'll probably heading down there you with them.
If you guys like good mathcore, man, they're
sick.
Yeah.
Ben the Knee's awesome.
They're great.
Their bassist Rob, he's actually from
He's Long Island native.
Long Island dude.
Yeah,
from,
he's
yeah.
played
bands,
Doomsday and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Doomsday Morning was a big band he was in back in the day over here, but we're gonna head down there and play some shows. Probably hit. I want to hit maybe 1 or 2 spots in between.
Baltimore would be sick.
Baltimore maybe too.
Yeah.
Still in the works. Still in the works.
We're talking. We were literally just talking about it earlier today too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
We want to keep putting the Kill UJs Ruin Us songs, the EP. We want to bring them out to as many people as we can out there. So before we even drop new shit, but
No, yeah, but we have like we said, we have like those 2 songs, and then just tons of riffs that I just have like in the back pocket that just we haven't fleshed out yet.
We have a ton.
It's hard. We all work and stuff, so it's not like we have the luxury of just like waking up in the morning and just getting right to
Drop everything, go jam.
Yeah, and just like trying to write. So it's a lot harder now that we're older, but it's a lot more rewarding too at the same time to be like, no, we still got it.
me and this guy used to sit in the fucking studio and we wrote like an album straight in like a day and a half. It's like
we had nothing to do.
We had nothing to do. Not even work.
I got a case of beer or whatever.
Exactly.
Let's do this.
I know that feeling. Yeah, that's crazy.
Now we meet up after work and it's like, all right, what's the plan? I'm exhausted, so like let's just let's focus on
this out so we go home.
I gotta set up my drums now. Now I'm shouting the day, It's like,
no, but it's keeping us young, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's cool to have plans. That's good because a lot of bands are just kind of like they don't know what they're doing. They're just like, we'll see what happens this year, kind of thing. You gotta have a goal.
Stuff to get handed to you out of them.
Yeah, exactly. No. Like I know for mine, it's just like my goal for like the rest of the year is just like come home from work and just just pick up the guitar at least for an hour a day and just like like all right, like what am I either like try to write something or here are the things I have, how can we like work with that and then bring it to the band, and then it's always good having Huey's our vocalist, but because he's he also has been playing guitar just as long as I have, he'll just be like it brings a cool dynamic because like
it's a different ear, like maybe try this and this way.
I'm come with the more like angular, like I like mathcore-y, just weird things that aren't typical, and then but what comes hard for me is just like super simple, just beat down
caveman doofy.
Yeah. Unga bunga.
Like so like it's cool because then they'll be like Huey be like, yo, I have this, and I was like, oh wait, that works perfectly with
Caveman
this.
beat down
and like and then that's how and then it's great having now a third person, Danny, in the band to just be like the middle ground between the both of us and like be like, nah, we should do it
to make
this
it
way,
sound nice.
you
So
know?
it's not just like super
Yeah,
beautiful stuff, goofy fucking.
all ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, I think that's really that we're trying to do with Kuru is like we all have our own tastes and like have intersections, but it's like I don't want to pigeonhole our sound. I don't want to just be like we're a beatdown band or a straight up old school whatever. I want element. To me, all my favorite hardcore bands, they do a little bit of everything. You can kind of like say they're more of like X, Y, or Z, but bands like Converge and Every Time I Die, they have songs that sound completely different from each other, and I think that's something not like to strive for. Like have some variety.
Everybody gets their time to shine as well, and that like with that idea in mind, everybody gets their chance to like demonstrate their style kind of.
Just even further, that we started out as like a power violence band. We don't even do shit like that anymore.
Yeah.
As a writer,
Really.
it's like we do here and there, but it's like we're just straying far off. Tastefully. We're just trying to do what we like and what we think sounds cool and what
And we just hope
what
other
we're
people
into,
dig it too.
Yeah, look, we all got jobs. Like they tell us what to do. But when it comes to music, we tell ourselves what to do, kind of thing. So,
Exactly.
right?
100.
Express yourself, brother. Express yourself, my man. NWA.
NWA, yeah, I love NWA.
Oh, brother.
So here's a question for you guys. So since we're all from Queens, where's your favorite pizzeria or pizza place in the city?
Gabby's.
Gabby's.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Gabby's on
I
hillside.
could say Danny's by you, but I gotta say, Were you gonna say
Yes,
Freddy's?
Mike and Sons.
Are you gonna say Freddy's? I'm gonna say Mike and Sons. Mike and Sons.
Mike and Sons? Where is that? Is that a chain or just like
No.
one?
Nah, it's in Flushing.
Okay.
It's by like Utopia Park, wherever.
There's so many, there's so many good pizza spots. Like I love New Park in Howard Beach.
New Park's
That
good.
place is great.
New Park's awesome.
Really good.
But
Freddy's is
Freddy's. So Freddy's is awesome. Freddy's is like it's not like a super well known spot, but it's in Whitestone near Cherry Valley and Christina's.
Yeah, exactly.
And like they just have the best. They have a Sicilian slice, and on the bottom they put sesame seeds, and there's something. It's just
the vodka grandma slice.
Yeah. It's
Oh
good.
my god.
Yeah.
Freddy's.
They're great.
I think Freddy's is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ever been to Prince Street Pizza in the city? That's good shit.
I have
With
no,
all the
but I know
pepperoni
about
and
it.
everything on it too. You get the square.
Yeah. If you go to Forest Hills, I would recommend Portofino. That's a good place. Portofino, it's like a restaurant, but they got the pizzeria inside too.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Or Lillian's in Forest Hills too. It's good stuff.
Lillian, is that near the train?
I guess so. Yeah.
Like
Probably.
there's like a trestle? Like I don't know. Yeah.
That's the spot. We've been wanting to hit that spot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Japan you get like a really small pizza for like $20. It's
Is
it good though? Is it?
Yeah, but it's still
like Domino's kind of.
Domino's is so expensive in Japan.
Super expensive.
Like
we just had Domino's. We literally just.
I don't know why it's so expensive in Japan. Pizza is so pricey.
Yeah. $6, dude.
But you
It's like
guys,
$3 to get a Domino's pizza. Swear to God. Like to share one with all you guys that I actually feel full, like $40.
That's insane. But like you guys, at the same time, in the same breath, like you guys have like sick ramen and and you're just in Japan. Like I honestly, like,
you guys got
7-Eleven.
You guys got
dope.
6,
7-Elevens everywhere.
Yeah, but sometimes you want pizza, man. Even though you're in Japan, you know.
Listen, I'll go to 7-Eleven. I'll get you some pizza. We'll switch it up.
7-Eleven pizza, dude. Sometimes.
When you guys
7-Eleven.
you guys can live off 7-Eleven here. It's like a grocery store.
yeah,
I bug out on those 7-Eleven Japan. I bug out on those.
Yeah, I'm a total weeb. Like we were just watching like One Piece and Demon Slayer.
It never ends. I finished up. I can't start One Piece. It's too long.
Listen, I started it a year ago, and now I'm literally caught up.
He's still
Really?
Listen, it's worth it. I was against it for years. I've known about One Piece, and then my friend finally convinced me. And like after about like 15 episodes, I was like, okay, I'm hooked. And then like by episode 60, it's just like, oh shit, all right. And then like I'm 1,000 episodes in, and I'm like, this was
One
time well spent. I don't regret a thing.
like a good hack. A good hack is like I get off work and I want to practice guitar, right? But I can watch anime and just play without even looking, just do like finger
Dude, that's exactly what I do.
It's great, right? 'Cause I'm like, I should
dude.
be practicing, but you can literally just watch anime and it's like
Exactly.
Those anime intros.
I know people are like, like watch it dubbed or whatever, but like for me, it's like I'll put it dubbed so that way it's just on in the background. I can kind of like listen and pay attention, not even watch and like follow along, and then
He admitted.
No, I don't get.
He watches it dubbed.
Certain things.
I can't watch subtitles. I will watch it in Japanese, not even knowing like a word they're saying. And have it
that's good too. You'll learn quicker, man.
Yeah. I guess we're running out of time pretty soon. So you guys want to like tell everybody where they could find you on social media and stuff?
Yeah, we're on Facebook at just Kuru. Pretty much just search Kuru on Facebook. Instagram is Kuru HC Hardcore.
Kuru.
Kuru, yeah. And then on Spotify, Kuru HC as well.
I think that's all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms, that is. We got 2 music videos on YouTube that we did. One for Serve we did in the beginning of last year. And then another one we did for Palliative.
That we did
at the EP release
EP
show at the beginning of this year.
January.
In January. So we got those 2 out for you. And I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's about it in terms of like.
So we got.
Yeah, we still haven't made a Twitter yet, but we got to get around to making a Bandcamp and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
Everybody peep Summon the Plague.
Yeah.
Peep Summon the Plague.
Peep.
And the Knee, Charleston Swing, Wreath of Tongues.
Follow.
Yeah.
Goonduck Guys.
Goonduck Nerds. Cross Island Connect.
All right. Have them all in the description so everyone can find them, obviously. Yeah.
Is SoundCloud still?
No. SoundCloud we don't have. But I want to ask you, what's like the sickest Japanese hardcore band right now? You want me to check it out? That's what we want to know.
Sand rules.
I love.
You want to drop the one that everyone's
Cruelty is sick as fuck.
Sailing Before the Wind.
Look them up when we're done with it. Sailing Before the Wind. They're doing such a good marketing strategy.
Okatobi Beaver is sick as fuck.
I love them.
Oh yeah.
They're coming to Queens soon. They're playing at the Knockdown Center soon.
Oh shit!
Sailing
Really?
Before the Wind?
No.
Oh.
Both both
So, like,
yeah.
Tony, they post a video every day of
Every
breakdowns,
day.
but like the way they have like their choreography, it's so very, I would say, very Japanese. Everything's very.
What's the band with the choreography? I've seen that before.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I would definitely check that out.
Peep then. All right.
There's so much shit being talked. You guys are lame. This is fake. But I think like that
pretty
stuff's
cool.
important. You plan out like how you move on stage. I think it's cool. Like
It's
I'm not
so tight.
against
It's
it.
so
I'm not
tight.
against it.
No, especially because like, listen, it's hard enough just being able to play your songs perfectly.
Right.
To add another element of like movement and like remember that's another thing you gotta do yourself on.
The audience likes it. It's
Yeah.
cool. They like watching that shit.
Watch
I mean,
the bassist what he does. That man is like a fucking gymnast.
I
He's
mean,
like,
Yeah.
he
So you can say the same thing.
I mean, once you got wireless, you can do whatever, man. You can.
Yep.
Right, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Check them out. They're pretty big. They've been a metalcore band in Japan for like 10 years. And they're pretty established. They post a video every day.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing a really good marketing plan, I think. But yeah, they've been around for a while in Japan, but I would say probably the biggest hardcore band.
Yeah.
Or metal, I don't mean metalcore, hardcore.
It's all the same difference.
Right.
All heavy
Music is different, you
It's all
know.
heavy.
Well, you guys are going to be the biggest hardcore band out of Queens pretty soon, so
I hope so.
right? Oh,
Yeah,
You guys gotta come out to Japan, man. We'll be your tour guides.
please come on out. Yeah.
If we can get out to Japan
sooner than later.
Hit
Sooner
us
than
up.
later, for sure.
That's
you know?
cool.
We just
Right.
Kuru 2024, year of the Rue, baby.
Year of the Rube.
Oh
Gang,
yeah.
gang, yeah. Go.
All right.
But thank you guys so much for coming on today. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll put all your social media and everything in there so everyone can find your shit. So
These guys
Oh shit! It froze. You guys weren't moving.
Sorry,
It froze. I thought it
We did
ended
so good.
on the perfect note right there. You know.
yeah.
You guys weren't moving. It was like a mosaic. But yeah.
There you go. All right. See you guys. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. Peace out, guys. Have a nice night. I know it's
Yo,
late.
Come
Alright.
out, be in touch. We'll be talking to you guys.
Peace out,
Thank
guys.
you.
See you later.
Move on. So it's called Paladin.